What is up, YouTube? My name is Eben Magician 34. This is The Edge, and your card of the day comes from the new set Roaring Skies, which should be releasing tomorrow. And this card's already kind of dipped in prices, and I think that is a shame, but that also, in my eyes, qualifies it for sort of a surprise techie choice you could build a deck around, and that is Mega Gallade EX. He's got 220 HP, he's a Mega, obviously. He's got a 2 energy retreat, weakness to psychic, and 1 attack that for 2 psychic and a colorless deals 110 damage and deals 30 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon that already has damage counters on it. So in some ways it seems a little underwhelming when you got some Megas out there that can one-shot EXs easily with a single attack, whereas this guy's going to have to 2-hit KO a lot of stuff. But it's that secondary effect of the attack, of course, which is the selling point, where we can basically use that 30 damage on those benched Pokemon to help set us up for one-hit KOs with Unwavering Blade. And that's the idea. Well, first of all, you can swing on turn 2 with this guy, just your second turn of play, assuming you're, of course, using the Gallade Spirit Link to keep from ending your turn by going Mega. So that allows us to swing on turn 2 if we've also got Dimension Valley, which will make his attack essentially 2 Psychic, instead of 2 Psychic and a colorless, of course. So that means on turn 2 we're hitting for 110. Well, that's pretty good, but it's still not like super bananas. We kind of have to look at the whole picture here to consider how Mega Gallade EX really could be quite useful. Of course, he does play off of Mystery Energy because he's got a 2 energy retreat, so this gives him free retreat and, of course, helps power up that attack so we don't have any problem with dropping it onto him to help him reach his attack costs. And what really helps make this deck, I think, is that this guy has the option of bats. Bats like Dimension Valley, and bats like things that help deal damage to the bench. And Mega Gallade likes things that put damage on things. Basically, the idea is with bats, you can easily put damage onto Pokemon on your opponent's bench so that Unwavering Blade can hit them again for another 30. And when you're talking about dealing, 20 here, 30 there, 30 again, Unwavering Blade basically becomes a one-hit knockout machine. And it's partially the speed of this deck that allows us to really just kind of go to town. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have another kind of backup partner, and I think Gengar EX fills this role in pretty nicely with Night Attack, and Dark Corridor is pretty cheap with Dimension Valley too, so it's a good support card for Mega Gallade, as it allows us to, once again, spread damage counters onto things we'd really like to kind of knock out, and Gengar EX goes well with Golbat and Crobat and whatnot as well. So that's just some food for thought as we enter into the new era with Roaring Skies, Rayquaza and all that about to make some serious changes to our meta. But as we go into that new meta, don't forget that there are some interesting side options like this that may not necessarily be getting as much attention as they might. So anyway, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, check out my Twitter at EbenMagician34 on Twitter, obviously. Link will be down below in the description, and have a nice day.